There are lots of transfer news on the foreign front. In fact, teams are busy signing players. I mean, your club sides. In fact, Xabi Alonso, Chelsea's new gaffer, has made his first signing. Marco Palestra from Atalanta has joined the club. He's a defender. He won Defender of the Season in the Serie A. He's now going to be playing for Chelsea in the 2026-27 season. Other players that have been talked about, Inter Milan are stepping up their interest in Chelsea defender Trevor Chalobah. Inter are strongly considering a move to sign the England international and will battle Como for his signature. Chalobah is currently playing in the World Cup, so we'll wait and see how that deal materializes. Also, Liverpool now have a 6-man shortlist in terms of wingers that they need, and that includes Bradley Bakola from PSG, Yankuba Minte from Brighton, Said El Mala from FC Köln, Bazumana Traore from Hoffenheim, Mateus Fernandez Pardo from Lille, and then Christian Pulisic. These are the players that, according to sources, Liverpool are looking at for their wing position. Away from that, into other areas, let's talk about other signings. Now, Tottenham Hotspur have now made their bid official. They want Sandro Tonali from Newcastle United. It is now official. In the morning, it was just rumours. They have placed their bid for the Newcastle midfielder. 100 million euros is what they want to use to buy the Italian Sandro Tonali. Let's see how that also goes. Still on Newcastle and Tottenham Hotspur, Tottenham have got a fine player in Archie Gray. Newcastle want that guy. Tottenham says they are not selling. Now, if you are not selling, you are rather interested in buying the same team that you don't want to sell to. You want their player. Wow. Away from that, into other areas as well. Bayern Munich president Herbert Heiner has been speaking. There were pictures of him and Florentino Perez yesterday concerning an event in Spain where a student asked Florentino Perez that, is he going for Michael Olise? The face on Heiner, the posture of Heiner was not that cool, the one that you expect from a president that wants to sell his player. Now he's released a statement. He made an interview after the event, and I want to read what he said. He spoke to Marca. He says, Florentino Perez can save himself the offer of Michael Olise. We don't want to sell. He's a Bayern Munich player and has a long-term contract, and we are not a selling club. So it's as simple as that. But if there's money, teams do fidget. If Real Madrid decides to sell for 200 million, maybe they can get Michael Olise. But also, Real Madrid will have to sell. One of them that has been mentioned is Eduardo Camavinga and Alvaro Carreras. These are players playing for Real Madrid last season. And this season, they also want to continue their career with the club. But as it stands, there are sources in Spain that are saying that the two players might be leaving the club. Lamine Yamal is talking about Julian Alvarez. Barcelona with a fine strategy to get Julian Alvarez tuned in for next season for Barcelona. They know that Atletico Madrid do not want to sell. Atletico have made a statement and all that. Even in fact, this morning, Juan Laporta, the head coach of Barcelona, at an event concerning his new mandate. You know, Barca voted at the end of last season. He starts his new mandate now. And in his speech, he talked about a lot of things. He talked about Barcelona, talked about Real Madrid being, and he did not mention Real Madrid's name. But if you read everything that happened, you have a clear picture of who he's talking about. And he also mentioned that they've played a bit for Julián Álvarez and they want him. Now, Lamine Yamal is in camp for Spain. They are going to be playing their first game tomorrow. Lamine is talking about Julián Álvarez, and he says that, I hope he comes to Barcelona. We will welcome him with open arms. If I were him, I would do it. It's the best club in the world. That is the statement from Lamine Yamal, even though they've not signed the player yet. They've not signed Julián Álvarez yet. And it's a strategy by Barca to make sure that they get what they want. And then one of them is Julián Álvarez. We'll be bringing you more updates on that later in the subsequent shows. Away from that, into Italy, Henrik Mkhitaryan has signed a new deal till 2027. He'll be 38 years when that deal ends. He's going to be staying at Inter Milan for now. So that is also the info. So I'm still with Inter. Alessandro Bastoni, player that Real Madrid, according to sources, are interested in. He's in the news because of an investigation into an alleged escort ring involving a minor. The Inter Milan defender is alleged to have sought information in 2020 about whether an underage girl was available. The woman was has confirmed she visited Bastoni's home, but denied that any sexual relationship took place. Daniel Maldini, Riccardo Calafiori, and Kevin Bonifazi are also expected to be questioned by prosecutors as witnesses only. Okay, so these are all stories in the current transfer window. We'll bring you more on that. Don't forget that the Black Stars are also preparing for their game against Colombia. If you've seen performances so far, it looks like Ghana will have to do extra more if we want to qualify against Colombia. How will we do that? We will have to be fantastic in our game. Ghana already camping in Kansas City ahead of the game that is going to be played on Friday. Don't forget that we will be meeting at the Kumasi City Mall to enjoy ourselves. The matches that we are going to be showing, Australia against Egypt, will be the first game that we will have, and also we'll move on from that to the Argentina Cape Verde game, and then finally we will finish with the Ghana Colombia match. These are the matches that we are going to be showing on Friday through to Saturday dawn. 1:30 is the kickoff time for the Ghana Colombia game. Can the Black Stars do the job? Yes, the team will be hoping to do everything possible. Let's see how it pans out for the Black Stars. We have to win this game. We have to continue being an exciting team in the World Cup. Don't forget that Ghana is already getting 13.5. If Ghana qualifies, 17.5. Yeah, just Kabefi. World Cup, yeah, the Pisca. The team even trained this morning, and we hope that everyone stays fit. Everyone is available for the big game happening on Saturday